Welcome to the Mind Spark, bringing you the latest news from around the world. In the summer of 2025, America finds itself captivated by a dramatic and unprecedented clash between two of the most influential figures of our time, President Donald J. Trump and tech visionary Elon Musk. Their rivalry isn't just a headline, it's a national spectacle, dominating conversations in homes, offices, and online forums across the country. Trump, now serving as the 47th president, has not only redefined the Republican Party, but has also steered the nation onto a new, bold path. His policies emphasize American strength, economic independence, and a return to traditional values, energizing his supporters and sparking fierce debate among his critics. On the other side stands Elon Musk, the relentless CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Musk is more than a business leader, he's a symbol of relentless innovation, pushing the boundaries of technology, space exploration, and sustainable energy. His vision inspires millions and challenges the status quo. But this feud goes far beyond personal animosity. It represents a deeper struggle, a battle over the very future of America, pitting two competing visions for the nation's destiny against each other. The question at the heart of this conflict is profound. Will America embrace Musk's bold vision of global innovation and technological leadership, or will it rally behind Trump's push for a revitalized nationalist industry that puts American workers first? The world is watching closely. The outcome of this feud will not only shape the future of American jobs and technology, but also redefine America's role on the global stage, influencing economies and governments worldwide. At its core, this conflict spotlights a fundamental question for our era. Who truly holds the reins of power in modern America? Is it the elected officials who represent the people, or the tech billionaires who shape the future with their innovations and resources? As tensions escalate, the stakes grow higher. Financial markets react with volatility, political alliances are tested, and the nation stands at a crossroads, making this one of the most pivotal moments in recent U.S. history. To truly grasp what's at stake in this historic showdown, we must look back, exploring the origins of this rivalry and the events that set these two giants on a collision course that now grips the nation. Trump and Musk weren't always adversaries. Early in Trump's presidency, Musk served on his business advisory councils, benefiting both men. Trump gained credibility as a champion of innovation, while Musk secured access to power for his companies. But their alliance was fragile. Musk, a moderate, clashed with Trump's policies, especially on climate change. Musk resigned from Trump's councils after the U.S. withdrew from the Paris Agreement, signaling deeper divisions. Despite disagreements, they maintained a functional truce, with Trump praising SpaceX and Musk focusing on business. This balance shifted after Trump's 2025 return, as his aggressive America First agenda threatened Musk's global business model. Protectionist policies put Musk's companies at risk, and their alliance crumbled. The stage was set for a direct and public confrontation. The feud exploded in May 2025 with Trump's American Sovereignty and Economic Realignment Act, his one big, beautiful bill. The bill imposed massive tariffs on imported tech and renewables, and forced companies to move supply chains to the U.S. Musk saw this as a direct attack on Tesla and SpaceX, which rely on global suppliers and factories. He condemned the bill on X, calling it an innovation killer and a tax on consumers. Trump fired back, labeling Musk a globalist who cared more about foreign factories than American workers. The disagreement quickly turned personal and public. Musk rallied his followers to oppose the bill, warning it would cripple U.S. leadership in tech and space. The administration hinted at regulatory crackdowns on Musk's companies. The big beautiful bill became the battleground for America's economic future. The conflict was now unavoidable and escalating. The Trump-Musk feud sent shockwaves through financial markets. Tesla's stock plunged 12% after Trump's rebuke. Investors feared the bill's tariffs would devastate Tesla's margins and disrupt global supply chains. SpaceX's government contracts also came under threat, adding to the uncertainty. Musk responded by stepping up his political engagement, reaching out to lawmakers across party lines. Rumors swirled about Musk launching his own political movement, or even a presidential run. The feud split the Republican Party. Trump loyalists backed protectionism, while pro-business conservatives sided with Musk. This internal rift threatened party unity and the legislative agenda. Musk's transformation from CEO to political force was underway. The stakes for both business and politics had never been higher. Recent polls paint a vivid picture of a nation standing at a crossroads. Americans are deeply divided, with President Trump's approval rating holding steady at 44%. This number, while significant, underscores the polarization gripping the country. For some, it signals steadfast support. For others, it's a sign of growing discontent. Yet, beneath the surface, economic anxiety is mounting. A striking 58% of Americans now fear that the latest bill will drive up prices even further, making everyday essentials harder to afford. In grocery stores across the nation, families scrutinize price tags, worried about how far their paychecks will stretch. At the heart of the debate lies a core tension: the desire to support U.S. manufacturing and bring jobs back home, weighed against widespread anxiety over potential economic fallout. Town halls echo with passionate arguments, as citizens grapple with what's best for their communities and the country at large. On paper, unemployment remains low, suggesting a strong job market. But the national debt is soaring to unprecedented heights, raising alarms about the country's long-term financial health and stability. Economists warn that new tariffs, while intended to protect American industry, could backfire, slowing economic growth and fueling inflation. Wall Street is jittery, and financial experts debate whether these policies will help or hurt the average American. The uncertainty has already taken a toll. Tesla's stock has lost billions in value, sending shockwaves through the market and hurting small investors who bet on American innovation. President Trump frames the debate in stark terms, calling it a fight for America's very soul. Factories in America or factories in China, you can't have both, he declares, rallying supporters who yearn for a return to industrial greatness. Elon Musk, however, offers a different vision. Protectionism is a path to poverty, he counters, arguing that closing off markets will only stifle progress and innovation. Musk insists that true progress comes from open markets and global collaboration where ideas and goods flow freely, driving prosperity for all. The country is now split between two powerful visions, one nostalgic for the industrial might of the past, longing for the days when American factories were the envy of the world, and the other embracing the promise of global innovation, where technology and new industries pave the way for a brighter, interconnected future. The Trump-Musk feud has become the focal point for this national debate, dominating headlines and sparking heated discussions in living rooms and online forums alike. The data reveals a fundamental divide over America's identity and future direction. Focus groups and polls show Americans wrestling with what it truly means to be competitive, prosperous, and united. As the nation stands on edge, the choices made now will shape the country for generations to come, defining not just its economy but its very sense of self and place in the world. For Trump and Musk, this is a high-stakes, zero-sum battle. Trump's presidency hinges on passing the American Sovereignty Bill. Failure could weaken his legacy and embolden rivals. Musk faces existential threats. Tariffs and regulatory scrutiny could cripple Tesla and SpaceX and cost billions. Both men's reputations are on the line. Trump's image as a winner, Musk's as a visionary. A clear victory for one means a major loss for the other. If Trump prevails, Musk's companies suffer. If Musk blocks the bill, Trump's presidency is damaged. There's little room for compromise, pushing both sides to extremes. The winner-take-all dynamic raises the stakes for the entire country. The risk of lasting economic and political damage is real. The nation watches, knowing the outcome will reverberate far beyond these two men. From the sidelines, experts are watching this feud unfold, and many see it as a pivotal turning point for American power. The stakes are high, and the implications could ripple far beyond the immediate headlines. This isn't just a political spat, it's a moment that could redefine the relationship between private enterprise and government authority in the United States. Dr. Evelyn Reed of the Brookings Institution describes the situation as a realignment of power. She argues that Elon Musk is leveraging his vast platform and influence to challenge political authority in a way that's rarely been seen before. According to Reed, this isn't just about one man or one company, it's about a new era where tech leaders can directly confront the highest levels of government, shifting the traditional balance of power. Economist Mark Zandi adds another layer of concern. He warns that if the bill passes, it could trigger a trade war and even lead to stagflation, sending shockwaves through global markets. Zandi points out that the economic consequences could be severe, affecting not just Wall Street, but everyday Americans and international partners as well. In response, Congress is under immense pressure to find a middle ground. Lawmakers may seek a compromise, potentially watering down the bill in an attempt to appease both sides and avoid a full-blown crisis. The backroom negotiations are intense, with both political and economic futures hanging in the balance. However, if talks break down, escalation is possible. Musk could decide to move significant operations overseas, igniting a prolonged legal and political battle that would draw in courts, regulators, and international observers. Such a move would have far-reaching consequences for American industry and its global standing. There's also a real possibility that Musk's highly public campaign could defeat the bill entirely. If that happens, it would be a stunning blow to President Trump's agenda and a dramatic demonstration of the power of public opinion and social media mobilization. Historian Dr. David Chen puts it into perspective. We've never seen a private citizen wield this much influence against a sitting president. He notes that this moment could be studied for years as a turning point in American political history, where the lines between public and private power became increasingly blurred. If Musk prevails, it would set a powerful new precedent for private influence in the political arena. It could open the door for other business leaders to take bold stands, challenging government policy in ways that were once unthinkable. The outcome of this battle could inspire a new generation of influential figures, CEOs, innovators, and entrepreneurs, to step into the political spotlight, reshaping how policy is made and who gets to shape it. In real time, America's balance of power is being rewritten. The world is watching as the boundaries between business and government are tested, and the future of American democracy hangs in the balance. This isn't just about tariffs or egos, it's a battle for America's soul. Trump's vision is national restoration, secure borders, strong industry, and a return to a familiar American dream. Musk's vision is relentless progress, innovation, global leadership, and a future shaped by technology. Each vision speaks to different hopes and fears: security versus ambition, tradition versus change. The clash forces Americans to ask, do we protect what we have, or strive for what we could become? Should we rebuild the past or invent the future? There are no easy answers, but the choice will define the nation's character for a generation. The stakes could not be higher. As the Trump-Musk showdown unfolds, the outcome remains uncertain. This is a pivotal moment. Decisions made now will shape America's future. The conflict raises urgent questions about democracy, power, and who shapes national policy. Citizens must stay informed and engaged, going beyond headlines to understand the real issues. The story is far from over, and its ending depends on the actions of all Americans. The responsibility to shape the future belongs to everyone. Stay informed, stay engaged, and stay tuned.